What's going on, everybody? It is your boy Tyson 4D, and you already know what we came here to do, my friends. We came here to talk about how to close sales calls plus offer fulfillment. Welcome to day 4 of the 15-day challenge. Okay, the 15-day first client challenge. This is the 4th installment of the lessons. Okay, I hope you guys are doing well. I already see some of you guys closing clients, which is nuts. Okay, we're going to talk about that a little bit more on January 30th, which is where we do the live episode where I'm actually going to show you guys how to get multiple premium clients, meaning multiple clients paying you $2 to $4K a month. But I digress, man. Let's just cut the chit chat and get right into it. So we're going to be talking about today, setting up sales calls frameworks, sales call principles, what to offer your clients, how to know what to offer them, fulfillment, and of course, you guys have your mandatory action steps. So setting up sales calls, pretty simple. What does it actually look like? Essentially, you want to send them a Calendly link to book a call that will automatically have a Zoom link with available times inside. Okay, so Calendly is something really, really easy and simple you can use to start booking calls today. It's free as well. Also, you can just ask to hop on a quick Instagram call right now to just get it over with. Right? And you can say these words exactly. You know, you want to hop on a quick Instagram call right now to just get it over with, or would you like to schedule a call for another time? Right? And this is something really simple. It's really impromptu and it's very chill, right? When you just get right on a sales call from Instagram like that, it's very chill and it's not difficult to do. But what about some frameworks? I mean, what do we actually say on the sales call? So first and foremost, of course, you're going to get on the call, say, hey, where are you calling from? How's the weather down in Alabama where you're from? You know, that's just building a relationship or just getting stuff out of the way, right? Having just that chit chat conversation. Once that is over, you want to get into info gathering mode. Understand what their exact goals are for the next 3 months and how they're trying to get there. Are they running webinars, perhaps investing in ads, or maybe they're working mostly on their organic social media reach? Either way, you should know the specifics of what, why, when, and how, okay? And it's important here not to get too sales call-y, right? Essentially, you're just getting on there and trying to find if there's a way that you can help them. The reason as to why you don't want to go super deep into a sales call, as in going into their pain points and then painting out their dream state, the reason why you don't want to do all of that is because most of the times they're going to see exactly what you're doing, right? And it's not attractive to them for you to essentially be selling them on a sales call and doing all this other sales call tactic type stuff because they probably already know that because they're a business owner. Really just get on there and have a conversation with them. If you have a whole bunch of questions like, well, what type of tone should I use and what should I do about objections? I mean, we're going to talk about objections a little bit, but you don't really need to get that deep, okay? People don't get on a sales call to not be sold to. Right? I've said this before in the outreach one, but it really does apply here, guys. You are literally 3 yards away from the end zone. And then next is opportunity finding, although my cat messed up the spelling, but that's what it is. Opportunity finding. When you have a clear picture of exactly what their next steps are, your goal is to find opportunities by identifying gaps in their teams and seeing how you can help them. In this stage, you are a problem solver, especially when you're going for your first copywriting client. You are a problem solver. As the saying goes, beggars cannot be choosers, okay? You're not going to be able to negotiate a high pay, negotiate your terms, negotiate exactly what you want to do. You have to show up and just help them. That is what your main priority should be, because focusing on experience over money here is what's really going to allow you to have that longevity and make a lot of money as a copywriter. I know all the guys that I've taught and been my students who have reached the 6-figure mark that make 10K a month or even like 5K to 8K a month as well. They started out simply doing exactly what I'm saying here, just getting the experience out of the way, working as fast and as hard as they can and solving the problems. And then after that, after they have their first client, then they can actually start focusing on scaling themselves. And then they can have negotiating power, and then they can charge 2K a month for doing exactly what they want and get those premium clients. Next, giving your offer. It's important to note that as a complete beginner, you won't have any leverage when it comes to negotiation. That's why the easiest way to get paying clients without experience is to just get the experience part over with. Don't let money get in the way of opportunity. Just kind of like I was saying, guys, everybody wants to ask, how do I get clients without experience? You only don't have experience one time. Okay. And then after that, you do have experience. So don't harp on, oh, well, I want to reach my 2K a month client who is like a premium client right away. It doesn't usually work like that, right? Get on the call, listen to them, get exactly what they want. If they want something that's a little bit out of your scope, like they want you to create some content for them or do something that you don't really know how to do that well yet, don't tell them that you know how to do it, like you've done it all this time before, because you haven't. Tell them the truth, but also tell them and let them know, look, if there's somebody you need for the job, it's going to be me, because I'll tell you what, I know that I can learn how to do it. Whatever you have to do, look up some tutorials. I mean, everything you really need to know is somewhere on the Tyson4D YouTube channel, okay? Whether it's building landing pages, building email automations, writing the emails, writing the landing pages, writing video sales letters, all of it is there for you, okay? So again, don't tell them that you know how to do something that you don't, but tell them that you can do it, because you can figure it out and you can have it done for them. Next of all, sales call principles. First of all, exude confidence. Man, you want to show up like you are the man. Even if you know nothing, even if you have no current skill, you are the man that can learn the skill, do the skill, and coming up with a good attitude and a good work ethic is honestly more important than having a high amount of skill. Confidence is contagious. It's not about acting like you're better than everyone else. It's about being certain in your work ethic and the ability to follow through on your word. That is really what matters. Next is to be personable, loose, and relaxed. Not awkward, not shy, not stammering over your words. 99% of beginners choke on sales calls and act nervous and stiff. This is a dead giveaway that you've never been in a business situation before, and it's the biggest turnoff to clients. Remember, your goal is to see if you can help them or not to sell them, okay? If you get on a call thinking, I really need this money, I really gotta make this sale, I really gotta sell them, you're gonna be nervous, okay? If you get on with the mindset of, I'm just gonna see if I can help this person. If I can't, no big deal, we'll get off the call. If I can, then we'll work out a deal. Next is to relate and extrapolate. Okay, so basic conversational skills apply here. You want to prove your understanding by repeating back to them, the prospect, exactly what they said, and show them you know what they mean in the context of their own words, right? So let's say someone says, I want more monthly reoccurring revenue. And you're like, oh, okay, so like you were saying, you want more monthly reoccurring revenue. So essentially you want to have a really steady income stream, so that you can avoid those feast and famine cycles that a lot of businesses go through by having that monthly reoccurring revenue. And also to do that, you want to reduce churn and also have some people that are in there for life. So a good way to do that is by nurturing them when they're inside the program, right? Now, you guys might not know to say all that, but essentially you can just put it into your own words. So say your exact words, which is relate, and then extrapolate, which is say it in your understanding so that they are sure you know exactly what they are talking about. Because once they feel understood, they feel like you really understand them, then they're going to be more susceptible to your pitch at the end. And it won't even be like a pitch, but your offer essentially. So what do you even offer? The go-tos are emails/email sequences. Email marketing service means you'll get inside their software and actually set it all up for them. Ghostwriting, meaning you'll write the content for them. You'll write the reels, you'll write the YouTube videos, you'll write the posts for them. Landing page and copywriting creation, right? So you create the landing page or you just do the copy, you write the copy for them. And anything that has to do with copywriting, even vaguely. I'm not saying get on there and be the graphic designer. If that ain't you, then don't do that. But anything that relates to copywriting, you should be all over that. Like I said, you're a problem solver, not necessarily a copywriter. So fulfillment, because this is essentially a discovery project, you'll need to provide a LRO, meaning a low risk offer, in order to get your foot in the door. So this is usually what this looks like. A $500 payment of $250 now and $250 after the project is done and handed in. Reason being is because this is a low amount of money that really isn't anything to businesses, right? So businesses, you're going to want to target people who are making at least six figures, meaning $100,000 every single year. That's around $10,000 every single month. $500 is not anything to them. The deal usually goes $250 now, $250 later. This, of course, is to mitigate risk on both ends, right? $250 now means that you're not at risk of doing all the work and then not paying you. $250 later makes them confident that you're not just going to run off with the money if they give it to you all up front. Another way you can do this is do a free 2-week trial, right? And you can also do this in exchange for a testimonial, which is also another way to do it, okay? So say, hey man, you don't have to pay me right up front because I know everybody out here says that they can essentially just like save your business or double your revenue or whatever. So if it's cool with you, we could try a quick, 2-week trial. After that, even if you just want to give me a testimonial or something, that would be enough. Or if you want to work together in the future, we can see if that's an option as well, right? And most people would go for that. And again, I really do want you guys to start working with clients as soon as possible before you're ready, before you feel like you're ready, because that is what's going to really get your head in the game. Next of all is commission-based pay, right? This isn't ideal either. People don't like doing this, as in clients don't really love doing this that much. But again, this is a low risk offer. This is just to get your foot in the door. These are not your ideal offers. Ideally, it would be a 2K, 3K, 4K a month upfront type of project, but you guys don't have the experience or the negotiation to do that yet. So these are the easiest ways to get over the fact that you have little to no experience. Once you get your first client, which is your hardest, the rest of your clients will be better and higher paying. That's essentially how you want to use your low risk offer, what fulfillment you want to do. And also once you complete this, right, and you say, okay, this is what I'm going to do for you, and this is going to be the deal. Essentially, you want to make up not a contract, right? Because contracts can be easily broken and they're kind of silly. You're not actually legally bound to it because you're not going to take them to court if they don't pay you $250, for example. But essentially, you want to write down exactly what you guys agreed upon. That way, later, they don't say, well, why aren't you literally doing every single small thing in my business? And you can say, well, look, the deal was $500 payment for me to do your email marketing, right? Not do the funnel building and the this and the that or whatever, right? That all that stuff is above and beyond. So once you have agreed terms, you want to write them down and share the document with them, just so both of you guys are on the exact same page. So now you guys understand. And it's really, again, it's really not that difficult. It's not that complicated. It really is quite simple. So a lot of times people ask me exacts. So Tyson, what exactly will I be doing after the sales call? How exactly do I, whatever? It is a partnership, right? And every partnership is different. I can't sit here and tell you every single thing that they could possibly do because there's just so many different things. So essentially, you're going to want to just speak to them. And once you speak to them, you'll know exactly what they want. You'll know what the offer is, and it will all work itself out. Okay. And remember, overdo, don't overthink. Don't ask way too many questions, because chances are once you're in the situation, you are going to figure out what to do, right? It really is what all business comes out to, is just figuring it out, especially in the beginning. Mandatory action steps, my people. First of all, submit your progress and outreach tracking to the 4D Discord server in the 15-day challenge chat. All right. That's a mandatory if you want to qualify for one of the prizes. Next of all, record any sales calls that you get on so that we can review them, right? This one's not mandatory for the prizes, but it would be awesome to review your guys' sales calls and just see how they go. Next, of course, is to continue outreaching with the goal of getting on at least one sales call a week. Now, this is difficult to get on one sales call a week, but that's what you want to aim for, okay? Next is to role play some sales calls with other copywriters inside of the 4D Discord server. All this looks like is, hey, would anybody be open to a sales call role play? Someone else will say, yeah, for sure. You hop on a Discord call, you do it real quick, and it's simple, right? The reason why this is helpful is because, one, it will calm your nerves a little bit. And two, you can work on your articulation. And three, you can also get feedback from the other copywriter you're on the call with. And also, number four, you could make some relationships and actually make some friends inside the 4D Discord server. And that could help you. So important to note, the next training plus prize draw will be done live on Discord on Tuesday, January 30th. Okay. You can join free in the link below. You can join the Discord. Go to the events tab and choose to get notified when the event starts. Okay, it's highly important you guys get on this call, because I'm going to be showing you how to get multiple premium copywriting clients paying you thousands of dollars a month. And I also have some huge announcements that I want to share. And this is also where we're going to be giving away the prizes. So you guys need to be there. Okay, like I said, massive surprises, announcements, and all that other stuff that you're not going to want to miss. It's going to be live, it's going to be electric, and it's just going to be awesome, and it won't be the same without you there. Anyways, guys, that is it. Get out there and get on some sales calls. Get out there and get over your nerves, and I'll see you guys live on January 30th. Peace.